This is a HeadGum podcast.
Greetings, Nadpoles. It is I, the Breakfast Wizard, here to talk to you about Magic Spoon, the sacred artifact I use to cast my cereal-mancy spells. After years of... Oh, what's that? It turns out this is an ad for Magic Spoon the cereal, not my spellcasting focus. As such, I'm going to let Caldwell take over. Ta-ta! Hey gang, Caldwell here. Sorry about that. Real quick, here is what you need to know. Birthday cake flavor is back. That's right, this limited edition cereal was so popular that Magic Spoon brought it back, and now you can get it for yourself. For a limited time, Magic Spoon is offering a free box of birthday cake cereal with every purchase, including subscriptions. This cereal is normally $10, so this gift with purchase is a great deal. To take advantage of this offer, head to magicspoon.com/pawpawbday to grab a custom bundle of cereal and get a free box of birthday cake and try the magic for yourself. Remember, this exclusive offer is only available to NADPOD listeners. So go to magicspoon.com/pawpawbday to add a free box of birthday cake to any order. Magic Spoon is so confident in their product, it is backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, they will refund your money, no questions asked. Okay, the Breakfast Wizard is still loose in my house somewhere, so I have to go. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.
Welcome to the campaign after the campaign. This is not another D&D podcast. Welcome back to Bohemia, everyone.
Bohemia.
I'm your Dungeon Master, Brian Murphy, joined by Jake Hurwitz.
Hard-won Surefoot.
Emily Axford.
Moonshine Sabin. Unapologetically unconscious.
And Caldwell Tanner.
Beverly Toadgold the Fifth, horizontal as heck.
Yeah.
And Siobhan Thompson.
You bring the noise, I bring the cows.
MVP. MVP. MVP.
Guys.
MVP. That's right. Apple is the only one conscious right now.
Apple. Yeah,
The MVP stands for most vertical person.
We should just end the podcast there. That was really good.
I know. The mic is mounted in the table, but see if you can drop it somehow.
I'll just drop the table.
All right, sweet.
Somebody pointed out on the Patreon that we shouldn't have been giving people Bev's +4 bonus on the saving throw. So
Yeah, sorry about that, but then we'd all be dead.
Which is why we've decided to start off this episode with all of us rolling death saving throws and just see if any of us die now.
Yeah.
With disadvantage to punish ourselves.
Nobody likes these characters. It's fine.
we're going to retcon the living.
No, it's okay. Pelor loves me the most, and he gave me a special bonus for being a very good boy.
Like,
Yeah.
the first rule of D&D is that the DM is always right.
The mistakes that hurt you guys and the mistakes that help you guys end up balancing themselves out.
I agree.
Like, I'm pretty
true.
sure I even had the orc guy, the captain, do a dash action without taking a disengage. So you guys should have got a little opportunity.
You know
attack.
what? Let's redo the whole fucking...
Delete
Yeah.
last week's
You know what,
episode.
guys?
Last week's doesn't count.
Let's just start a new campaign fresh.
Open evening Moonstone.
I'm playing as Josh.
Me too.
Josh the Kobold, and Josh the Kobold, and Josh the Kobold, and Siobhan Thompson as Josh the Kobold.
Merv,
Man, my penis is so big.
Can we do... was Josh hung?
No. I believe
Porn, the wizard.
The wizard had the hog, but Josh had a beefy ass.
I would also like to add that I believe Caldwell named him Porn,
And it's stuck, baby.
and it stuck, I guess. He has a Wikipedia page on the NADPOD wiki. Oh, speaking of websites,
Yes.
NADPOD has a
yeah.
website. You guys can buy merch. Go to nadpod.com, see our
Yeah.
upcoming shows, of which there's only one.
That's right. And it's sold out, so it's a little bit useless right now.
But there will be more in the future.
you can listen to the episodes on that website.
Mm-hmm.
And check out some fan art.
There's also a very important link on that website to our merch store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, we got a bunch of shirts in there. I was going to say we have a bunch of swords in there. That would be awesome.
We should start
You
doing
should get
swords.
that.
We
Pod
should.
swords.
That's so dangerous.
Sell Gemma and hard shine.
Once I find a third-party seller that sells weird shit, it's gonna be.
What about just some actual psychoactive mushrooms?
We
Hell yeah.
should Silk Road our website. But the site is nadpod.com. That's right. The URL was
/web.
available.
All right, guys, let's do a recap. So last week, you guys continued your adventure in Pirate's Bounty, a.k.a. Secret Pirate Casino Island. You had learned from a drunken pirate named Yarn that a crew led by Orc Captain Jeremiah Snot had found Ulfgar after his fall from your airship and was planning on trading him to a rich buyer with connections to the Nine Hells. You tried to sneak aboard the ship, but were caught. You tried to talk your way out of fighting, and it almost worked until Hard One tried to sneak a last-minute peek into a porthole
Sneak a
and
peek in a
pissed off the
porthole.
captain. After a tense stare down, you guys fought the pirates. Snot's tricked out yacht came equipped with mini cannons, grease traps, and more than a few pirate minions. During the fight, Moonshine used a divination spell to locate Ulfgar and found out that he was trapped in a gem necklace being worn by the captain. By the end of the fight, everyone was knocked out except for Apple, who successfully defeated the captain and the last pirate standing. Apple threw her new unconscious friends into the captain's bed to rest, and that's where we are
Guys,
now.
I just realized, what if we have to go to an eccentric jeweler to get Ulfgar out?
Oh, we got to go to
By
Renee.
Benicio del Toro.
Yeah. All you guys need to do is go to the rich part of Esri and go to a Jared,
Right.
and you can get Ulfgar out. So, Apple, your friends are knocked out in bed. Mm-hmm. They're going to need to complete a short rest before they're conscious.
Great.
You are in the captain's quarters of the ship. The captain is dead on the ground next to a silver war horn. That is tough to say with my Jersey accent. War horn.
Lahan.
It's my favorite movie about a horse.
Along with two other orc corpses, you have the necklace containing Ulfgar. I don't know if you're wearing it. It's kind of up to you what you'd like to do with
You know,
it.
it feels like a cursed object. My intelligence is pretty low, but I don't think it's so low that I'm going to put a cursed object around my neck.
Or is it a magical amulet that would give you the power and appearance of Ulfgar?
Don't listen to Beverly.
All of
He
you
spent last
motherfuckers
episode
are
attacking a
asleep.
wheel.
Beverly's just unconscious. You guys, the band of boobs are just unconscious saying bad ideas out loud.
And I was like,
In your
punch
sleep.
the guns.
Take the necklace to a jeweler.
Balnor's like, we should stay above deck with the guns.
Apple has to be like wondering if we're actually her friends at this point, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have this necklace. You see the horn on the ground. You've got the captain's corpse. You've got the orc corpses. You see there's a desk in here with some ink and like some writing utensils, as well as a big stein, like a drinking mug.
Yummy.
There's also an open scroll out on the desk, and under the desk is a large treasure chest with a big gold keyhole on the front.
Well, I'm definitely going to ignore the desk because I definitely can't read.
It seems to be an ongoing theme with the Crick elves and their sister.
It just never went in my brain, you know, just one ear in one ear and out the other. I don't need to. Anyway, I don't need to know how to read. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I feel like Pawpaw's not knocked out, so Pawpaw's just reassuring you.
That's right, Paw.
He goes over and starts reading it.
It's just a letter with big... There's just a note with big blocky letters that says, "Here is where the key is hidden."
I mean, I guess I'll go through the captain's pockets and see if the key is in there.
You go through the captain's pockets. After searching a bit, you find not only a gold key, you also find his handheld device that he was using to make the guns come out on the ship. You see that it's a remote that's shaped to fit like the contour of his hand. There are 3 buttons on it. There's one on the top, one on the middle, and one by the pinky.
Well, that seems extremely dangerous.
Papa's like, knows you can't read, and is like
Very carefully on the desk. And I use the key to open the chest.
Sweet.
We would have been dead again had this been us doing this
I know. I definitely
investigation.
would have been like, okay, obviously we need to use his dead hand to work the remote.
There's three
Right.
of us, so we each need to press a button.
One of them
same
is the
time.
I call
guns.
Pinky.
One of them is just explodes the ship, and the other one just turns the sound system on. It's a really, really nice sound system. So as you're walking through the ship, there's no kind of
It's Bose.
Apple.
yes.
As you
Uh-oh.
click open this chest, go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
Oh no. My -1 intelligence.
But with that blessed dice.
I know, you got
I
those
did
good
get a
dice.
7.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You
Oh no.
turn the key. It clicks.
I open the chest.
How do you go about opening it?
I'm gonna take my greatsword and open it with that.
So you use your greatsword and you flick open the top of the treasure chest. You instantly hear a buzzing and whirling gold scarabs fly out of the chest and attack you. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Fucking scarabs, man. You love
I
scarabs.
do love scarabs.
I think
Straight
that
up,
sounds
it's the
so
same
cool.
attack.
You're obsessed with scarabs. Those things hit for a lot. I got killed by
I know.
fucking bugs.
I got a 15.
A 15. Okay, that's gonna pass.
gonna
You
be a
only take half
save.
of this.
Oh no.
So you take 12 damage. That's already halved.
Oh, all right. Well,
How? Yeah, wait.
I'm on 36, so
Okay.
I'm now on 24.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
14?
14. Okay. You noticed that when the top of the chest opened and the scarabs came out, you saw that it was like very shallow.
Oh, okay. So I turn the key more.
So as you kind of start turning it more and start kind of interacting with the keyhole, you notice that there's a little bit of like pull to it.
Oh, okay. So I pull the key out until it feels like it's in the right place, and I turn it, see if I can turn it more or the other way.
As you start to pull it, you realize that this is essentially a drawer.
Very cool.
What a rich tapestry you
You
weave.
should get into making furniture.
How'd you like to be a woodworker, Murph?
Honestly,
it out,
I
guys.
feel like that is my, like, I'm quitting, I'm going to make furniture.
So you slide open the chest drawer. Another hard word for me to say. And there is
The drawer is
a-
full of war swords.
I got water
The drawer
watered
is
in the
full of
drawer.
water and war swords and war horses. You open the goddamn drawer, and you see this brown bag inside with these like intricate green and blue and red markings on it.
Do the intricate blue and red markings look magical?
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Oh, no.
Our dumbest party member is investigating.
I think we're
Shout out
honest.
to the two crew. But that also means that I got a 1 because I have -1 on intelligence.
Okay.
So it doesn't look magical. It looks
It
like
just
it's
looks
just like a
like
regular bag.
Apple, there's just a what? Why the
that
fuck is there
Chanel?
a bag in this chest?
That's
Guess I'll
Chanel.
open that bag.
You open the bag? Luckily, this is not a trap.
Oh.
You just don't perceive that this is magic until you open it, and now you're blown away. This is the bag of holding. This allows you to carry up to like 500 pounds of stuff, but
I
within this
instantly
little
put
like
Beverly in the bag.
Beverly suffocates and dies.
Used to it.
Inside the bag, there is a bunch of treasure.
Hell yeah.
You find 120 platinum,
What?
which is 1,200 gold.
Beverly, why are you writing things down? I haven't given anything to anybody
Yeah,
yet.
Bev,
Bev
this is
doesn't
for the
know.
field. She needs help for the field.
Listen, I'm just taking notes. This is Caldwell out of character trying to be helpful.
This is Caldwell out of character wanting that money for Bev.
No. Fine. Closing my pen.
So 120 platinum.
So there's 120 platinum. Of course, the bag of holding, which is holding everything. There's also the gauntlets of ogre power, which will grant somebody up to 19 strength. It automatically takes your strength up to 19, but it can't go higher than that. There's also the Javelin of Lightning, which you can activate as you throw it. I think you can only do it once a day, but it does 4d6 lightning damage as it passes something.
4d6? That's crazy.
It's pretty good. Then there's the Boots of Speed, which you click your heels together and it lets you double your speed for a certain amount of time. And there's also the Ring of Defense, which gives you +1 AC. So as I'm assuming, Apple, you kind of have this bag open and you're just like a pig in shit, just like going through all this treasure. You guys can go ahead and roll your hit dice and everything for your short rest.
Yeah.
My boy Balnor expends all of his hit dice, but he's almost at full. Cool. So you guys take your short rest as Apple is looking through this treasure. You got hard one. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, okay.
As everyone comes back into consciousness and has rested for a bit and has healed up a little bit, hard one, you start getting the shakes a little bit.
I did roll a 20.
You rolled a nat 20?
Not a nat. 14 and put my con modifier.
Okay, you shake out of it. You're cool. You get your short rest.
But yeah, I'm a little mentally shook.
Yeah.
Do any of us see this?
Yeah, do we see him
I think actually probably we're all so fucked up that we
Yeah,
don't
I would
even
say
notice.
you guys wake up and you guys all have the worst hangover of your life.
A little extra hungover.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm never drinking Hitachino again.
Am I wearing pants yet?
Not unless Apple put pants on you.
Apple?
When did you take your pants off?
So
you
no.
fought the entire time with his pants.
I got pantsed by a beefy orc boy.
Right.
And he embraced it so hard.
I just put a towel around hard one.
This time I'll allow it.
I'm actually fine with it. There's a lot of nudity down in the field.
I don't even notice. I'm more disturbed when you put pants back on.
Yeah, I'm becoming more elf-like the longer I stay out.
I'd love if you just threw on a pair of slacks, bud.
Balnor, I have a very bad headache, please.
You know what? The captain's pants. This is a fine pair of pants. Why don't we put these
I'll
on?
put on the
huh?
captain's pants.
Balnor helps you take the captain's pants off.
How do they fit? Are they baggy?
I would think
On me, they're tight.
a big orc guy and a hard one would probably be around the same size. They actually fit really. They're like a nice pair of skinny jeans almost.
They got that gold trim around them that pirate pants have.
Yeah.
+2 to charisma?
Hard one. Your
Dang, I
bulge.
can see the full outline of his dick.
Yeah.
+2 charisma.
Your bulge looks a little bit bigger than you know your dick to be.
Whoa, I love these pants.
Is that a codpiece?
I give it a double take. Hard one. What happened during that short rest?
Wow, those are really hugging you.
More of a long rest, honestly.
Change pants.
You find one of the other orcs has some raggedy pirate pants.
All right.
You're getting too much attention.
I put the captain's pants in my backpack for later.
Those are your date pants.
For when I go to Iron Deep. I'm showing up in my brand new pants.
That's true. You don't
Swagger
want to
pants.
spill any marinara on it before you get to show them off in front of Gemma.
This episode's called Hard Ones Do Pants.
The brotherhood of the traveling pirate pants.
Okay. So, wow. First off, I feel like dog gunk, but Apple, what happened? Did you kill this guy?
I did. I killed him. We're all alive.
Congrats.
I found a chest that's full of treasure.
Oh.
Has a bunch of stuff in it. 60 platinum coins.
Hey!
Whoa,
Whoa.
Plus all of this,
that's so many coins.
so many coins.
Wow. Hold on. It looks like there's room for more coins in there, but no? Okay.
No, they probably spent it.
You know
Oh,
what?
good call,
you
good
know
call.
what,
That's smart.
Apple? You need the money more than we do. Why don't you take those 60
No,
platinum
I
coins?
never would. No.
You should at least take half of them, right, gang?
Yeah.
I
that's only
think
fair.
I think Apple should take them all.
For your
I mean,
honesty,
we're all friends. She saved us.
Why don't we split it in half?
Okay.
You take half and I take
I
half.
think that's fair.
half for the band of the boobs and half for Apple.
Yeah.
Just splitting it directly in half. I think
Right
that's
down
fair
the
for
middle.
everyone.
Yeah.
Papa looks over quasi-disapprovingly.
That's real noble.
Aw, don't be greedy. Let Apple have her coins.
Sorry, he's a lawyer. You know how they are.
Papa wants 5%.
Papa gives you a look, Apple, like, I'm going to let you decide what you think is right.
What else was in there?
These nice shiny gauntlets and this javelin and these nice shiny boots, this ring.
What was in the
Oh, and the bag itself, which seems to carry a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, so you guys got the
I
bag
placed
of holding.
Balnor in it just to test it out. Wow.
I was in infinite space.
This is better than a baby Bjorn.
Please don't put me in the bag. Oh, hey, gang, how about I hold this? Now I don't have to watch the bags. I can just watch the bag.
Wow!
Oh, look at that.
That's really cool.
This is a great present for old
Way to go,
Balnor.
Bagnor.
Please, I saved your lives.
It looks good on you.
It's a term of endearment, brother.
You know, I don't take it lightly. He cries a little bit.
Who gets what?
Yeah, so these gauntlets take your strength up to 19.
I wouldn't mind that. My strength is at 12.
Wow.
It'd be a real.
My strength's already at 20. I don't
graduation.
need the gauntlets.
I am at 19, so that would not be helpful.
Is there any kind of like bar I could do pull-ups on?
My arm.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing pull-ups on.
Whoa! How much like Emily Blunt does she
2.
look?
Oh, she looks exactly
Oh
like
yeah!
Emily Blunt.
Hell yeah! Do my Emily Blunt Pilates
pose.
maneuver, like
Yeah.
Cobra.
Cobra pose. The
So
arms look
fucking
super
hot.
defined.
I straight up want the lightning javelin.
Yeah.
Stormborn.
Yeah. Oh!
Watch a boy call lightning.
Yeah, I want to bring
yeah.
some lightning
Sweet.
and some thunder.
You know what? I'm good. If anyone else needs anything,
Balnor goes, you know, I would take those cute little booties. They look fun. But if it's going to be for running around, maybe you could take it. You could always
'Cause
lay
you
hands
wear
somebody.
heavy
Or,
armor.
oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
and also, you need to click your feet to activate them. And
Which is
it
probably
might
why.
be real cute.
Hardwood's like, oh, it makes you really fast. Awesome. Oh, you have to click your feet. I'm good.
I'm looking.
I'll just start doing sprints in the morning.
I'm looking on the tongue of the boots, and it says there's instructions in here. It says you need to click your heels and say yippee skippy.
Balnor looks, doesn't say anything about yippee skippy.
I think it does. Yeah, I suit up with the boots up.
Sweet.
If nobody's going to take them, I would take this ring. Give myself a little extra armor.
Yeah,
Sure.
Overalls aren't that protective.
they look pretty sturdy. It's a rough twill.
Oh, yeah, no. They are chainmail lined overalls.
Cool, so Hard One takes the javelin, Apple takes the ring of protection, Moonshine takes the gauntlets of ogre power, and Beverly takes the boots of speed. Those are going to double your speed when you click your heels together, Beverly.
And
Can I-
yell,
Skippy.
Yippee skippy.
Can I say, out of character, I love it when we get new outfits.
Me too.
It's like that scene in Clueless where she's going through the computer and picking her outfit for the day.
Yeah. Oh man, that was.
Yeah, did we?
guttural.
Yeah.
Is there like a little changing room in the captain's suite?
There isn't. There is a letter there and
Okay.
a desk, and you guys did just almost. So I know
gonna-
everyone's having fun right now, but you guys still might
We're doing
die.
a quick makeover montage.
Quick
Right.
makeover, but I think I'm gonna saunter over to the letter
Great.
and pretend to read it. Y'all, this is serious.
I'll read it over her shoulder.
Cool.
Y'all, I think we got to talk about this. I don't want to read it out loud, but I'm just gonna pass it around. It seems pretty serious,
Sure,
right?
yeah.
Moonshine passes it to Hard One.
Wow, Moonshine. You're so right.
I climb on Hard One's shoulder.
What do you think, Bev?
Beverly reads it.
I look at Papa. I'm like, seriously?
It doesn't say anything. It's just a ship manifest.
What does it say?
So
2
Beverly,
casks of wine.
you grab this piece of yellowed parchment. The handwriting on it is impeccable. It looks like whoever wrote this is a calligraphy artist.
Oh, such
It's-
penmanship.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And it reads, Captain, I reluctantly agree to your terms. Demanding money up front is brutish, to say the least, but I understand why someone in your field might be reluctant to trust a buyer. It would be far more effective for you to just give me the dwarf now, but we'll do it your way. The money means nothing to me, and should you renege on the deal, I'll simply destroy you. As requested, here is 5,000 platinum up front. 1 week from today, we will meet in Smuggler's Bounty. My traveling compatriots and I will arrive quietly the night before.
On sundown, on the day of your first arrival, you will meet me in suite 222 and deliver me one Ulfgar Truax. If you do not arrive on time, I will send a lieutenant after you. Enclosed is an enchanted gem that will allow you to imprison the dwarf. I assure you, whatever petty means by which you are containing him now, it won't work in the long term. He will recover and he will escape. He is special. He means so much to me. Simply hold the gem over his incapacitated body and speak the command word ill-said. He will be imprisoned and unable to be freed by normal means. These were handcrafted by a powerful dwarven geomancer. Keep it somewhere close. 1 week is a long time to watch over one of the legendary heroes. And you see that's in quotes. And then at the bottom of the page it says, the Order has eyes everywhere. If we sense that something is wrong, if you seek to double-cross us, we will know. I will have the dwarf. And then it just says at the bottom, Akarat.
Akarat. I just can't get over the ligatures on this letter. This handwriting is fantastic.
It's beautiful. You get the immediate sense of reading this. It's like serial killer, control freak, weirdo, bizarreness.
Yeah, and I sniff the ink, and it's got like a slight lilac smell to it. This guy's not messing around.
Yeah, I knew it was bad when I read it myself, but hearing you read it a second time, it's even more dire.
Did you like the voice I did?
Yeah, that was
kind of
really
fun, kind of dark.
Yeah,
you embodied that
nice.
character
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Wait, no, who is this guy?
Akarat. Have you heard of him?
I've never heard of him. I've heard of Ilsaid though, and I don't feel good about that.
No.
That's bad news.
What's ill said?
He's like the devil, right?
Yeah, he's New Devil.
Yeah.
He's
No,
new
that's
devil.
bad.
He's devil too.
Yeah, he's like the devil's son who took over.
Yeah.
Oh, all
job.
right. No,
New
that
and
happened
improved.
down the field. You know, when young Jeremiah took over from old Jeremiah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Exactly like that, except with devils.
Oh, well, I mean, young Jeremiah is a little bit of a devil, if you know what I
but this
mean.
guy is the
We don't know who that
devil,
is.
You guys suddenly hear a knocking.
Beverly, did you
And it's
shriek a little?
No.
No.
so you guys are below deck right now. You guys are in the captain's quarters. Next to the captain's quarters is a bunk room with like bunk beds and stuff where the crew sleeps. But across the room, down where the stairs are, there's another closed door, and you hear it start to knock. Sounds like somebody's kicking it. Labored kicking.
Like maybe there's a prisoner on the boat.
Should we?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think let's just go over and say
real quick, before we do that, was there a date on the letter?
yes. It was sundown on the day of his first arrival.
Okay.
So I think it's literally tonight.
So, okay, just double checking that.
Suite 222.
Sweet 222.
And wait, the letter was sent 7 days ago?
All you guys know is that the hill giant told you that Snot's lot showed up this morning,
Yeah.
and it said that on the day of your first arrival.
Okay,
Great.
all right, cool. Yeah, let's go check out that door. What's behind the mystery door?
I think. Oh, should we open it or should
Let's
we?
just call.
We should
Let's stand and
All right, you wasp. What are you banging for? Who's that then? Who's that to then?
You hear a muffled voice go, and more kicking on the door.
All right,
Okay.
sounds like he's.
Sounds like
Yeah,
they're bound.
Bound at least. All right.
Let's
open
crack
the
it.
door.
Okay, yeah.
Crack open the door. Wait. Let's
just a
all
crack?
get in really intimidating poses.
Oh, yeah.
So when we open the door, he doesn't know that we just all died. Okay, everyone, most intimidating pose.
Do more push-ups,
I'm
more
doing
pull-ups.
pull-ups.
Get a
I'm doing
pump.
pull-ups.
I click my heels.
Moonshine looks completely ripped. Beverly is saying yippee skippy.
I'm just standing. I'm just doing a handstand.
I'm putting on the fancy pants. We're doing a quick pants swap.
Okay.
I help hard one get them on because they're so
They're
tight.
super tight.
All right,
All right.
let's open the door.
You guys open the door and you see you're doing this intimidating stance, but this guy can't see you at all. He's tied up on a chair.
I send Papa to go bite off the little blindfold so that he can see us.
Oh, no. He's just comically like laid out, like his chair has fallen over.
Oh, I see.
So he's laid out. Guys, this is Yarn, the overly talkative, drunken orc pirate that you met at the bar.
Oh, hey.
He's been tied to a chair, and his mouth is gagged. And you guys see that you're in a storage room, and there are barrels and various other supplies here. But you see Yarn This orc pirate dude has got a gag in his mouth and he's tied to his chair. And he kind of scoots over and he looks at you guys and he gives a very confused look.
Hey, yeah.
Oh.
From the bar.
Hey. You know you dodged a bullet with those tieflings, by the way.
Also, in here, because we killed all of your friends.
Also, several bullets. They were being fired at us.
Oh, yeah, no, there was a lot of guns up there, weren't there?
I'll take off his gag so he can speak to us.
Oh, hey, good to see you guys again. What's going on, gang? What brings you to the ship?
He looks over your guy's shoulder. He sees all the fucking death and carnage.
Oh, you killed my friends, did ya?
A little bit.
Yeah.
It was in defense, but you know how it is.
Oh.
Pirates
If
and
it
all.
makes you feel any better, they honestly killed us too.
That's true. And if it makes you feel any worse, this was entirely your fault because we would have never known they had Ulfgar if you
Yeah.
didn't blab to us.
Yeah.
Did you have to kill them all?
Yes, we did.
Oh, well, one of them took a swim, so they're fine.
Oh, good.
Turning his life around, actually.
Yeah.
Is it one of the beefy boys? The beefy boys are
Yeah,
actually
I
nicer.
think he's gonna
Looking
become a
boys.
triathlete.
Yeah. Actually, he points to one of the beefy boy that Apple stuck to the lower mast. And he goes, actually, that guy suggested not to cut my tongue out and instead to gag me. So that was nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, the captain thought I was running my mouth a bit too much. So
And you
they
were.
tied me up in here. I was also drunk, so I kind of slept it off.
You can't blame somebody for what they say when they're drunk.
Yeah.
People went around blaming people for that. Nobody would be friends with anybody. I've said
Sage.
all kinds of crazy stuff when I've been drunk, let me tell you.
I totally agree with you. And now, you know what? Bygones are bygones. You killed my friends. Did you happen to look in the captain's quarters? Was there anything interesting in there?
Oh, yeah, we found everything, and we know about this meeting with, what's this guy's name?
Akarat.
Jafar.
Akarat.
Oh, yeah.
The return of Jafar, yes.
Yeah, we know about the meeting with Baccarat.
I don't know all of the details of the meeting. The captain's quite secretive, but if you just want to sort of pay me for my work on this whole deal, I'd be happy to just scoot
I think
down.
your pay is your life, my friend.
Yeah, I was gonna
Ooh.
think the
Yeah,
same.
no, we don't have
sound?
any money to spare. Apple's only got, I think, 30 platinum at this point.
Yeah, and by the way, you know that little button thing that the captain has?
Yeah.
You know what them buttons do?
Specifically that pinky button.
We're all curious.
Yeah.
Tell you what. 1 platinum, and I'll tell you how the handheld device works.
I think, yes, we will take you up on that, and Apple, please let us pay from our platinum.
No,
Yes,
I'll pay for
we
it.
insist.
We got it. We got it.
insist.
No,
I
really, you've done so much for us, Apple.
It's
Yeah,
only
Apple,
fair.
please.
It's only just.
Well, if you insist.
Yeah, I do. And we give him the platinum.
Well, he's still tied up.
We put it in his mouth.
Much appreciated. Save that for later. Do you want to untie me?
No, tell us what the gun does.
All right. So you see that button up top there? The button up top controls the guns. Mm-hmm. The button in the middle, I think that makes the little grease trap thing go up.
Cool.
You see these little booties we have here, and he sort of wiggles his toes around. He's got these two-toed boots on. These allow us not to slip on the grease trap, and it's also got some runes on it, so the guns know not to shoot us.
Ah.
Yeah, pretty
Hard
neat,
one,
huh?
weren't you saying you wanted some nice boots?
Yeah.
Those look kind of ugly, though.
I'm a size 6. What are you? He's got very tiny feet.
Wow. 14.
You look like you're like an 8. You could probably squeeze into these.
I'd kick him.
Ow.
I feel like an 8.
No, like a 9.5 maybe. And the one at the bottom, I'm not sure. I've never seen the captain use that one.
And then
Really?
because it's got a real distinct curvature, can it only be used by the captain, or do we need, if we were, say, to try to employ it ourselves, would we need to his decapitated hand?
She really wants to cut the captain's hand off.
You can cut the captain's hand off for fun if you would like, but we have gotten drunk and played with it.
Okay,
He's
okay.
passed it around when he was
Okay.
he was a good man, and he just looks really solid.
I mean, I get it. That grease trap is probably a really fun slip and slide.
Yeah.
we were
Out at sea, you just slide up and down the deck as the waves come.
Full on.
sort of a crocodile mile
Yeah,
deal.
yeah.
The good days are over with now.
Yeah, they sure are. I was
your
really
friends are
just in it for the money. You gave me a platinum. Honestly, that was bigger than my cut. So
Cool. It doesn't seem like Yarn knows anything.
I'd say we just let him go.
What if we all just say a bunch of wrong information and then let him go?
Okay.
and then he goes off and tells everything.
Okay.
For...
We are agents of Theala, and we are actually, everything we do is in the name of Theala.
And the Chosen.
I
And the
love her.
Chosen.
Yep.
She's
We're
my
chosen
favorite.
knights.
Long may her light reign.
Chosen Knights.
Yeah, you'll see
I guess
a
that
bunch
makes
of
sense.
us.
You guys kind of look like Chosen Knights, especially this guy. He looks at Hard One. Yeah, with
Oh,
those
really?
pants. Kind of a Chosen Knights guy. Yeah.
Easy does it, Yarn.
Small feet.
You have small feet.
I do. Yeah, it takes one to know one, I guess. You guys suddenly hear one of the guns upstairs shoots.
Apple, did you do that?
I don't think
Yarn,
so.
why would that have happened?
If somebody walked onto the boat.
Oh, that's a pretty nifty
Does that
alarm.
get triggered by, like, chippermonks and seagulls?
Maybe a seagull kind
Yeah.
of.
You mean like a chipmunk? Just a regular old
No,
chipmunk?
chippermunk. You don't got chippermonks
What
now
is
where
a
you're from?
chipmunk?
Apple, it's so good to have you around.
Oh
you know?
my God! Thank you.
Down at the crick, they do things a little differently. And Balnor winks at Moonshine and Apple.
You take one trip on foreign exchange and you're just...
I'm so sorry that your boyfriend is flirting with me.
Hard One looks at the ground.
My boyfriend.
It is cringe-worthy effort, Balnor.
We received a warning ahead of time that these dudes that we were going to be selling to were not to be fucked with. And the captain seemed a little rattled, but the price was right. Hence this cool ship. Ain't our ship cool, guys?
It's very,
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, can I peek out the porthole real quick?
Sure.
Where's that sun? Down?
It has only been a couple hours since you guys approached the boat in the first place before you had your fight and had your short rest. And it was nearing sundown at that time.
Y'all, I think we got to put on some of these shoes. I know that we all have shoes that
But-
we love. I know we just got some.
but-
You can still say yippee skippy. Yes, you are immune to the grease.
There's
However,
no way I'll
Not the
fit
same.
into these shoes.
Can I wear
Well,
the...
everybody's wearing them, aren't they?
Well, they're big orc boots. Could I just put them on over my magic boots?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Yay!
good.
Speaking of magic boots, can I activate them and then kind of run upstairs to take a peek at who might
Would you like
be...
to run upstairs?
Do a
How
little
about I
stealth
make
mission.
you? How about I make you invisible first?
Yes, please.
It lasts
Okay.
for an hour.
Great.
All right,
Sweet.
Bev.
Yippee skippy.
You
Don't
see
need to say it.
Moonshine mutters an incantation. Beverly disappears.
The last thing you hear is the click and clack of my heels.
And a quiet yippee skippy.
Yeah, then I want to stealth up the stairs to kind of peek
Cool.
at who's
and
here.
you are putting the boots on?
Yeah.
Okay, so you put the boots on over your little boots. Thank God you casted invisible. You see there are these strange foot soldiers everywhere. There are about 20 of them within sight. They're wearing black chainmail. Their skin is stark white. You see where their eyes would be is just sunken in eye sockets with just black fog.
Okay.
You see they clearly know something's going on the boat. They're tentatively surrounding it. You see they're like kind of testing the guns. You see like another guy puts his foot down. You see the gun start shooting at him as he goes. You see that on the boats nearby, more guys are like climbing around, like they're kind of surrounding the boat. The guys that were, supposed to do the deal with them have all been wiped out, and they're investigating this. Not only do you see all these foot soldiers, you see that on the docks, there are 3 knights in ringmail. They've got the same skin complexion with long black hair and the sunken in eyes. They've got big pikes on their back. They're riding black horses with flames where their manes should be. And they're flanking a terrifying figure in full black plate with eyes of fire. And you can even see them from here. Just actual red eyes. And his horse looks like a fucking hell stallion. A full nightmare.
Is he
long.
Is he around the boat or is he physically on the boat?
He's
right
on the
now?
docks. Nobody's on the
Docks.
The foot soldiers have kind of been sent ahead to like kind of try to figure out what's going on with the guns. You see, that's the sound that you guys heard before, them getting shot at. So like there's a couple like trying to kind of climb the hull. There's a couple on other boats like surrounding it. These night guys are down on the docks.
I report spores everyone. There's a bunch of real normal guys up here. Some of them do have fire for eyes, and their skin is pale white, like an alabaster statue, but they're pretty normal.
I think we have to do the heroic thing here and run.
I kind of think so too. My curiosity is leaning in that direction.
So what if we stealth off of this boat onto the airship? We press the pinky button. Who the fuck knows what it does, but we're not on the boat anymore.
Seems like a good way to experiment, yeah?
And maybe that'll be a great distraction, and we get
Can
the
you
hell out of
cast
there.
invisible on the rest of us, or is that just a one-time
If it's concentration, can I not cast it on someone else?
You can't.
Okay, yeah, I don't think I can.
So one at a time, then?
Bev's invisible right now, and then I do have enough spells that I can make everyone invisible one by one, and then 2 of us invisible.
Oh,
But would that burn all your slots, though?
It'll use up a decent amount of slots, yeah.
But
But we've got Ulfgar in the necklace.
That's
yeah,
true.
There's nothing else that we need to do at this.
If the bag of
Sandals
holding
resort.
carries 500 pounds, a couple of us could probably jump in there, and you could just make one person invisible.
Just throw it over the boat.
Can we
true.
put someone in a bag of holding?
Creatures inside the bag can survive up to a number of minutes equal to 10 divided by the number of creatures inside. So if there's 2 inside, he can last for 5 minutes.
That's not that long.
Okay.
We have enough.
And you can't go over 500 pounds.
We have enough invisibility.
Yeah.
I think we can safely do that, even though
Yeah.
it's using my spell slots.
But we
I
can
think
put Balnor in the bag.
Yeah, put that in the bag.
that's true.
I'll go in the bag.
This is like his
Backdoor.
dream.
This is your-
This is your destiny.
You must embrace the
Your
bag.
story arc is finally over.
Yeah,
Balnor.
actually, Balor,
Now
if you
the
could
bag watches me.
organize, if you could go in there and organize everything in there, like put some shelving up, maybe, like
Yeah.
make sure all of the bags are easily accessible, so that when we go in there,
You might get bag madness, though, so be careful.
He looks at you very seriously, Beverly.
I will resist it.
Okay, so
And then
where?
he jumps into the bag.
So where is the
Clockwork
safe
now.
place for us to go?
The airship?
Yeah, the
But
airship.
isn't the airship nearby?
Well, I think we need to use it to escape.
So as you guys are doing this escape plan, let me real quick, I'll kind of explain to you how your airship works. I'm going to give you guys the benefit of the doubt and say that since you're constantly in trouble, you probably pulled in backwards for a quick escape. I'll just say that. Sure.
You're not gonna make us do like a K
Like a
turn
K
out.
turn, really slowly.
No, I was definitely showing off that I knew how to parallel park the boat.
Yeah. This is like the purest parallel between Jake and Hard
This
One.
is all I have.
So just to kind of explain how the airship works. So essentially there are a few magic orbs that act like powerful spell scrolls. So there's one of these that's in the back and acts like a thruster. When you pull the lever that's up by the steering wheel, the thruster explodes constantly in a barrage of spells, not unlike a fireball, that propels you like a plane on the runway. But it only does that for like a few hundred feet. And from there are 2 more arcane orbs on little protruding planks on each side of the hull that cast like a levitate spell. So you essentially gain momentum, lift yourself up into the sky, and then once you're up there, you let down the sails, and it's a sailboat, and you guys are just flowing through the sky. Cool. The orbs that power the levitate spell can go for much, much longer than the thruster. So that's just kind of get you into the air. So just letting you know that you can't just be like, boom, and just like rocket through the sea and just keep rocketing.
There's no hyperdrive.
There's no hyperdrive. You can just take off
Or take
or
off and
not
try to
take
lose
off.
them in the clouds.
So Bev,
What are we gonna do with-
do you feel good as your invisible self trying to make a break for the airship? And
Absolutely.
then rapport spores in us once you're safely tucked away?
Sounds good. One last question. What are we going to do with our orc friend here?
Yeah, they're gonna kill me. Well, it was said over and over again, hey, we're dealing with some pretty bad guys. We shouldn't mess with them. Captain was trying to get money up front. The guy was super pissed off. Something, don't lose the gem. We're all gonna die. That
I
type
put
of deal.
yarn in the bag.
Yeah, I think that's where he goes. Can Hardwan carry the bag with both Balnor and the orc in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
they
he's-
just
And now we only have 5 minutes,
5
so
minutes.
let's run.
Let's do it.
all right. Okay. Well, Bev, you need to go first, and then I'll cast an invisibility spell on all 3 of us.
Cool.
I guess I'm going to try and sneak off this boat. Trying to think the best way to do that. I guess I have to get up to the top deck first. Unless, could I go out one of the portholes and like jump down onto the dock?
Cool. So the portholes are all open because that's where the cannons shoot out. And as a halfling, you can definitely fit out of them. But as you go over to the side nearest the Stormborn, the side facing the Stormborn, you do see that there are about 8 of these footmen down on the docks kind of eyeing the portholes and looking for a way to get in. When you look on the other side, though, facing away from the Stormborn, you see that there are a bunch of footmen, but they're kind of distracted. You see that they're like bullying a pirate on a nearby boat, like pushing him around so that they can commandeer his boat and surround you guys. But there are 2 guys down on the dock kind of skulking around and just, guarding the area.
How close are they?
They're 10 feet away. They're like down on the dock.
All right, I'm going to climb out the porthole.
Okay.
And then just try and jump down onto the dock as stealthily as possible and then just scamper over to our boat.
Bev, go ahead and give a climb check. I'll say with advantage because you can go nice and slow. So like an athletics check.
It's 11.
Oh. No.
Great.
Would that be like a saving throw? Do you get any aura protection?
He doesn't get a saving throw, but these guys do a perception check. Bev, you climb out the porthole, you jump down on the deck. There is a little creek, but at the same time, a wave rushes in, and there's some water that hit it.
Oh, thank you, Melora.
And
Melora's
these
good.
footmen guys appear not to notice you.
I'm frozen in place.
Okay.
And he says, "Thank you, Melora," out loud.
I Scooby-Doo tiptoe over to the boat.
Cool. I will just allow you to tiptoe over there because these guys are focused on the boat, and
we're invisible.
And you guys are invisible. You hear the guns going off every so often as these guys are trying to figure out what's going on there. They've got the place surrounded. Bev, as you get over to the airship, you see on deck of the Stormborn are 2 of these foot soldier guys.
Ooh.
So let me know what you do.
All right. Well, first of all, I report spores to them to let them know that the hen house has a coyote in it.
That's fine. It's only 2 guys. Don't
Yeah.
make
Only
a
2
scene.
guys,
Just
yeah.
like go down below deck.
All right, yeah, I'm just going to
Yeah.
sneak below deck.
Bev, you sneak below deck. There's 2 guys skulking around down here.
It's only 4
That's
guys.
fine. That's
Just the
fine.
little foot soldier guys.
I think there's no way around them. We'll just have to, once we take off, we'll have to fight them.
Yeah.
We're not
You
getting...
do have to find a place to hide, though, because your invisibility is about to go.
Okay.
My dad's room.
Yeah, I go to
Don't open any of the drawers.
I go to Captain Stormborn's room.
Okay, the door's already opened. You see clearly this was like open and like torn apart. You see
Did they go through our stuff?
the widow's like poster that was up there has been like torn down, and somebody has looked into the space that used to contain Hard One's dad's cool hat. Somebody was clearly in there, like the bed is overturned and all of that. But yeah, you can certainly hide in here.
Okay.
You can probably hide like under his bed because they turned his fucking mattress over.
There's a stained drawing of a dwarven maiden. It was clearly underneath the mattress.
I
It's
memorized
like
it.
weirdly chaste because the beard covers everything. You can just, like, her arms are bare, which is very sexual for Hardwood.
Yeah, I do a quick glance to see if Hardwood has been stashing any porno mags.
Hard One, have you been stashing any porno mags?
No, but I did draw a very accurate portrait of my ex.
Go ahead and give me an art check, just relating to it.
Gladly.
I want to see how good it is.
That's let me put my modifier. It's a 17 though. Raw
17.
Wow.
He did a pretty good job.
I
Yeah,
can
I-
note to that.
It could be on DeviantArt.
I take a moment to admire Hardwood's ability, and then I hide under the bed.
Great.
And then
As
I
an artist.
Yeah. And then I'll let everyone know that the boy is the boy is bunked.
Okay, the boy has landed. Are you 2 ready to go? Okay.
Bags over my shoulder.
Now I use a a 3rd level invisibility on Hardwan and Apple. And y'all just rapport me once you're over there.
Great.
Okay, let's
I'm
scamper.
also going to steal a pair of these orc boots.
Oh yeah, everyone should be wearing
Yeah,
them. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've wedged my feet into them. They're way too small, Yarn.
He's in the back.
We're probably too big to fit out of these portholes, right? Or
Yeah, I would think so.
So we gotta go
Oh,
deck.
well, I guess Hard One broke one of them
Oh, yeah.
oh,
to
yeah,
jump
that's
through.
true.
Let's do porthole.
So Apple and Hard One, you guys get over to this porthole that Hard One had kicked in and kind of broken the integrity around it, so it's a big enough hole. It's a human-sized hole.
It's a hard one size hole.
Yeah, size 8 shoe hole.
My shoulders
Yeah,
are
right.
very broad from all the cow wrangling.
So this is on the same side of the ship that Bev hopped out. You see that there are 2 guys kind of keeping an eye on Snot's yacht, while the other footmen are distracted, stealing this boat from this other pirate.
So go ahead and give me a climb check if you'd like to climb out there.
Yep.
Climb check?
Yeah.
That's a strength check, right?
Athletics.
Athletics.
Just didn't know that.
25.
19.
You guys lithely climb down, silently, Legolas style. You
All
barely
right.
make any
All
noise
right.
as you hit the docks.
Ira pause, spores, watch this.
And you guys
Careful
are
for those boards; they're creaky.
you guys
No,
are
they're not.
invisible on these docks.
Y'all, I have a question. Since you probably want to stay invisible for the time being, should you just literally, while you're invisible, go to the wheel, get ready, and then I won't even be invisible. I'll just misty step onto the deck, and you just take off into air.
Nice. Let's do that.
That's smart.
Okay.
You guys are making your way over to the SS Stormborn.
Yep.
You see there are these 2 guys standing on the ship, looking out onto Snot's yacht, kind of trying to parse out what they should do here.
Hey everybody, it's Emily here to talk to you about Aura Frames. Mother's Day is coming up and some of us are looking for a way to shower the maternal figures in our life with love. Well, look no further. Aura Frames are the digital picture frames that bring all your photos and videos together in one gorgeous, high-resolution display. They're super easy to set up. They save you from the struggle of printing and framing your favorite photos, but most importantly, they help you stay connected with family that live far away. That's because you can kind of preload a bunch of pictures onto the frame, but you also get to keep adding pictures, and you can invite the rest of your family to add pictures. The gifts you make mean the most, so this year, turn your family's past into the perfect Mother's Day present with a connected frame from Aura. Right now, Aura has a great deal for Mother's Day. Listeners can visit auraframes.com/pawpaw to get up to $30 off on their best-selling frames. That's AURA frames.com/PAWPAW. Plus, listeners can get free shipping with code PAWPAW at checkout. This deal ends on Mother's Day, May 14th, so don't wait. Terms and conditions apply. Goodbye, sweeties.
Hey there, Nadpoles. This episode is brought to you by Rocket Money. Do you know how much your subscriptions really cost, folks? Well, most Americans think they spend around $80 a month on subscriptions, but the actual total is closer to around $200. Holy hell. If you don't know exactly how much you're spending every month, then you need Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills all in one place. Over 80% of people have subscriptions that they forgot about, and chances are you're one of them. Like that Stars app just to watch that one show, or that free gaming trial you never actually used. Well, Rocket Money will quickly and easily find your subscriptions for you, and for any you don't want to pay for anymore, just hit cancel and Rocket Money will cancel it for you. It's that easy. Rocket Money also helps you manage all your finances in one place and automatically categorizes your expenses so you can easily track your budget in real time and also get alerted if anything looks a little funky. Over 3 million people have used Rocket Money, saving the average person up to $720 a year. Wow. So stop throwing your money away, cancel unwanted subscriptions, and manage your expenses the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. That is rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. One more time for you, rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. Thank you.
You guys are going below deck, or where are you guys going? Or are you setting up at the wheel?
Yeah, I'm going to set up at the wheel.
I'm going to stand directly behind these guys with my greatsword drawn.
That's dope.
Do we know what these guys are? Like what race or species or affliction they are?
They look all different races. So you're down below. You see that one of them is like an elf-looking dude, but he's got the white pale skin and the missing eyes with just like a dark fog where his eyeball should be. And you see a little halfling guy that looks the same.
So like juggalos.
Yeah,
From
kind
all
of.
walks of life.
They're juggalos, essentially. And as Hardone and Apple make your way over to the Stormborn, you see that these footmen are being commanded by this big Dread Knight guy on this giant nightmare stallion. And he's like, "You fools, go! Face the guns, cowards!" And you see a bunch of the footmen jump onto the deck and start getting like shot down and running at the guns, and you below deck Moonshine start to hear gunfire and everything.
Oh shit. All right, Moonshine, not a lot of time.
Real quick, I'm gonna fungal entity, symbiotic form.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna shillelagh, and then I'm gonna misty step over to.
So you're like running upstairs?
No. I can see out the porthole. I can see the boat.
Oh.
I also have the captain's remote, and at some point we'll press that pinky.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as you Misty Step, I'm going to put it into drive.
Do you think I should press the pinky
Yeah,
then?
as we leave.
Okay.
So Beverly is hiding below deck under the bed. You've got these two dudes skulking around.
Clutching the Gemma portrait in terror.
Above deck, on the Stormborn, you've got Apple, sword drawn behind these two pale figures. Hard one, invisible, up by the wheel, hand on the lever. Moonshine, Misty steps over. At that exact moment, you guys all appear. Apple, would you like to make an attack?
I fucking would, yeah.
Go ahead right away.
Great. 22,
22 super hits,
13,
13 damage.
and then I have a second attack, which is 20. No,
That
wait,
hits.
16 damage.
So you guys see, Apple swings her great sword down, cuts one of these footmen in half, and stabs into the other guy. The one guy lets out a pained yelp, and there's just chaos. These guys all start screaming. There's gunfire going off from the other ship. Hard one, you pull the lever, and there's an explosion from the back thruster, and part of the dock is blown off in a quick burst of fire. You see the footmen and the knights have all turned their attention to you as you guys rocket into the ocean and then start rising into the air.
Moonshine, press
What
the
about
button.
I already did. What about I pressed the button?
Nothing happens.
What?
Wow.
It was a secret compartment inside the boat.
What was in it?
Guys.
I was so sure it was a self-destruct.
But I don't know that, so I just keep pressing it. I'm checking the batteries. I'm like,
You hear a little door
broken.
moving from really far away. Some of your rapport spores got on the floor. You just hear, eep, eep.
Are you telling me it was a garage door opener?
Of course.
Well, shall we take care of these guys?
I'm going to make these guys above and below deck roll dexterity saving throws because they did not expect this to happen. I'm actually going to say, Apple, you'll need to make a dexterity saving throw as well because you just got into a fight. Oh my goodness. These guys did. Oh, I rolled a 1, a 3, and a 5.
Oh, they down.
I got 20, not a nat 20, but 20.
They on their ass.
A 20.
Yeah.
You're cool. You brace. You take a wide stance.
Oh, yippee slippy.
Mudboard season 2, baby.
But there's one guy that was just cut in half. He just flies off, gone. This other guy yelps and falls over. You see he's this pale dwarf guy with black eyes. And below deck, Bev, you see and you hear these other two guys fall over prone. You guys get up into the air, you climb up, you let the sails down, and you guys see...
I put on my hat.
You put on your dope hat. You guys see 4 knights on horseback flying. Their horses are these flying nightmare mounts, and they're approaching the ship
what about that
faster
main guy?
than
Is
it
he
flies.
there?
He is there.
Okay. So
There's 3 knights and this one main guy. Everybody roll initiative as you're letting down the sails of your airship and reaching the sky, escaping smuggler's bounty, but not these death knights on these nightmares.
I rolled a natural 20.
A natural 20. That
Yeah.
is very good.
It's
Just about as good as it can get.
I'll take it.
What did everybody else get?
I got a 7.
Not great. That's
Yeah,
not great.
especially when I have +4 to initiative.
Lucky number 11.
I got a 17.
Lucky number 17.
17.
5.
That is Bev's turn. Bev, you are first.
All right.
These guys don't even know you're there.
No. So I'm going to take that slight moment to try and ascertain, do they appear to be fae or fiends?
they're definitely fiends.
Hell yeah. Oh, I can finally use this. Underneath the bed, I clinch the portrait of Gemma, which to me looks like a very sexy androgynous boy dwarf.
Okay.
We're all attracted to Gemma now.
My nightmare. Everybody going after my ex.
And in my other hand, I clutch the amulet, and I channel divinity to turn the faithless on them. Each fae or fiend within 30 feet that can hear must make a wisdom saving throw. On fail, creature's turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage.
Great.
So I think turned, does that mean it's like...
They run. They're like feared.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Bev, you pop out from under the bed, present your holy symbol and Gemma's portrait, and utter ancient words at these guys who have just fallen over. They are confused and concerned. One of them...
The ancient words are, y'all in for it now!
One of the guys rolls a damn nat 20.
Oh, come on!
And just goes, "It's a trick!" And the other guy goes, "No, it's not!" And he...
Does he just jump for the porthole?
On his... No, they don't hurt themselves. They just try to get away from you. So these guys, on their turn, they'll do what they're going to do. But it is not their turn, so they can't move yet.
Oh, and as a bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and activate Hard Shine.
Great.
Cool. If that's
Hard
all right
Shine
with you.
glows green. So, Apple, that is your turn. You've got these knights that are on these horses. They're kind of spread out. They're pretty smart. They don't want to get hit by the same thing, but they are all approaching the ship. They are about 400 feet away, and you've got one other guy right in front of you.
Well, I'm going to go into a rage and hit this guy right in front of me. Or
Great.
attempt to.
Go ahead.
Are we airborne yet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Just quick reminder.
Yeah, your pilot got you off the ground quick.
Thanks, Cappy.
Smooth takeoff.
Can we start calling you Cap?
That'd be awesome.
Okay.
I got a 17 and then a 23 on my attack rolls.
The 23 hits.
Great. 2 ones.
Oh, boy.
9 damage.
You summon the eyes of the snake.
You slash into this dude. He looks a little hurt, but he's still pretty sturdy. He's still okay. And then that is the Flying Knight guys' turns. They are going to take a full dash action. They move 180 feet. So they are now within 220 feet.
Okay.
These Guardian guys. And then the Big Daddy is going to go. He's going to do the same thing. He is now 220 feet away from ship. That is Hard One's turn.
First, does the Stormborn have cannons?
Go ahead and roll a d6, and I will say that's how many functional cannons you have.
Nice.
4.
Nice.
You have 4 functional cannons.
Great.
On the Stormborn.
And I'm sure I know this as a captain. How far do the cannons shoot?
They would definitely shoot far enough to hit. They would shoot 200 feet. They could certainly hit one of these guys. You could certainly try.
Great. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
Who are you going to shoot? You going to shoot the Big Daddy?
I'm going to shit the Big Daddy.
Shit that Big Daddy?
Okay, you actually can't. The Big Daddy and one of the other Guardian guys are like kind of in the middle, and then there's 2 other guys flanking around the outside. They're kind of chasing you guys from behind the ship.
Flanking.
If you go down below deck, grab like the cannon on like the back left side, you could just aim it so you could hit like one of the guys on the outside.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go shoot.
Cool. You go below deck. You see Bev is out there holding the picture of Gemma and the holy symbol.
Oh, hey, Hard One.
I grabbed that. That was a gift. Somebody painted it for me. I didn't paint it myself. Give it.
It's beautiful. You have real skill.
You fucking snoop. And then I shoot a cannon.
Go ahead and roll a d6. If you roll a 1, I'm going to say that that's one of the broken cannons.
Got it.
We got to draw a map.
5.
5. Cool. That cannon is good. Woo. Go ahead and you can shoot at one of the Guardians on his horse as he flies towards you guys.
This thing had cannons?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Daddy had a good boat.
It is a +6 to hit.
Shit. So that's an 11?
11 is not going to hit.
Okay.
Cannonball shoots off into the air.
I get a
Have you
second
thought
attack,
about
right?
aiming
yeah, you
for
can
their?
take them.
Have you thought about aiming for their steeds?
I'm going to aim for the steed.
Go ahead and
hit the
for the
horse
steed.
in the face.
They might have like a lower AC.
Oh, yeah.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. That does not hit. That also shoots off into the air. It's hard to hit things with cannons, but when you hit, it does a lot of damage.
Cool.
That is Moonshine's turn.
Okay, this is what I'm going to do. First off, I'm going to use my reaction
Okay.
to spores for 12, the guy that Apple's fighting.
He is quite hurt but not dead.
He's not fucking dead?
He's not dead. They
All
have
right, then I'm
more
just
than
going to
the orcs.
fucking attack him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely going to hit 25.
That hits.
Looks like Apple's the one that got scrumped this time.
God damn it, I only hit him for 8.
Finish him, Moonshine.
Yeah! I think that I'm gonna start going back and forth like ping pong, hitting him back and forth with Apple.
Oh,
Great.
boy.
Just like some table tennis.
Yeah, you're like conking him with a blunt object, and she
Yeah.
goes to do it back to you and just cuts his head off.
And then,
And then you can bat it.
I'm gonna shove his head into the cannonball, into one of the cannonballs, so that it'll get shot out.
Dope.
Hell yeah.
And then that is Balnor's turn. Balnor is going to roll out of the bag.
Oh yeah, I shook the bag out.
He shook the bag out. Balnor's out of the bag. Ugh. Where am I needed? Bev, are you? Is anybody? What's going on, guys?
Is Balnor above deck?
Yeah.
Balnor's above deck.
And there's 2 dead guys above deck.
Yeah.
There are 2 guys above
Balnor's
deck.
upper deck where he belongs.
Balnor just sees the horses
Real upper deck, yeah.
and goes, "This seems like something we should deal with before they get here." So he's going to hold a reaction with the javelin as soon as one of these guardian guys gets closer. That is Yarn's turn.
Hey.
Oh god,
Yarn
is Yarn gonna
rolls
fucking betray us?
out of the bag, grabs the bag of holding, and
That little
he's just
fucker.
going to like hide behind the mast holding the bag of holding.
Balnor's
Gonna
out of
try
the
and
bag,
steal
though.
our shit.
Balnor's out of the bag.
Okay.
But what's even left in that bag right now? I guess it's just
all
a
of-
dope
all
bag.
the-
Put all our
All
stuff
of the
in there.
bags.
I thought I had my javelin.
Yeah, but like
Yeah,
all
yeah.
of our gold and equipment, like the cursed armor and things like that.
Ah,
Yeah.
of course.
That motherfucker.
And then that is the footmen. There's only 2 left. One of them takes a full dash action to get away from Beverly. The drawing is making me feel weird feelings. And he
They're beautiful.
runs up deck. Moonshine and Apple, you guys see one of these other footmen run up there from below deck, but he's taking a full dash action. He gets to like the front of the boat because your guys' boat is.
Do they
much
get
smaller. It's not
opportunity
yacht.
attacks on him?
No, it's wide enough.
Okay.
They can dodge. And then the other guy, I guess, is just going to run forward at Beverly.
Bring it.
I am not lying. He just crit.
Wow.
He brought it.
Really sorry. He is also going to use Divine Smite. You see.
What?
Smite for smite?
Smite
what?
for smite.
Wait,
You
is
see
this
that
like a
these are
dark smite?
These are like dark paladin dudes.
How can this be?
Join us. We love law, but we also love evil.
Those are different ideas.
No, evil law. Think about it, like
What?
Darth Vader.
I'm thinking about it. That kind of makes sense. But you're conflating 2 different concepts.
24 damage, Bev.
Yikes.
And then that is back up to Beverly.
All right, I think we got to go smite for smite.
Great.
14 plus 8, that'll probably hit.
That does hit.
Great.
22. Yeah.
Woo.
These guys have like black chainmail and shields.
All right, cool. So summon all of the purity of the light, the purity that only a teen boy can hold within their heart.
No, I hate the light, and I hate teens.
I'm everything you despise. And I slash down on this fool.
Sweet.
So 25.
25 damage.
25 damage.
He is on death's door. That is all in one hit.
Wait. Also, Divine Smite does extra damage if they're an undead or a fiend. So I
he
get
is
1
a fiend.
extra d8.
Okay.
That's a 7.
Beverly, you smite him so much harder back, and his face explodes as your radiant strike cuts through him.
Now that's a smite.
He can't respond. He's just a smoldering body.
Say something.
Suck on that.
That is Apple's turn.
I'm gonna attack this other guy that ran up on deck.
Okay, great.
Is he still freaked out, or is he now he can't see Beverly? He's calmed down.
He's freaked out. He's like, what was with that kid? That kid was weird.
Fuck you! Don't
What
talk
was
about
that
that
drawing
kid that
that he
way.
drew?
Don't.
How did he draw a drawing so fast? He was under there that whole time. We went in that room. Who's this
That's
mystery
what
boy
you're-
that's drawing pictures?
That's what you're concerned
What is
about.
that? How is he there?
I
He's just drawing
this
quietly?
is so annoying. I just
just
hit him in the
quietly?
face.
okay, he ran up. He's on the front of the airship.
19 doesn't hit, right?
19 does hit.
Oh, 19 does? Okay, great. 19, and then how about 12? 12 hit?
12 does not hit. He blocks with his shield and continues to talk about the picture.
She was just so busty, but she also had a beard. It was
Hot.
So it's hot.
To this guy, I've held up like a Lovecraftian drawing that has driven him mad.
11 damage.
11 damage. Okay, he is hanging in there. You cut into him. He continues to rant about the picture. He's just hiding and drawing. It's strange. I don't like it. It's uncomfortable.
This is on you, man.
These Guardian guys are going to take their dash action. They fly on their lesser nightmares.
How close?
You see the mains aren't as impressive. They get within 40 feet now.
Ooh! But I don't know about that
And
big
Balnor chucks a javelin. Sorry, guys, you're too close. And he rolls a 1.
Of course he does.
He just
Balnor.
throws his back out. Ah! Gosh!
Wow, you
know,
really are Beefly's dad.
Sometimes you get tense when you're ready to do something, and then you
He
go
accidentally
too hard.
threw a tuna sandwich.
He
Balnor
throws-
is back.
God, he rolls a 4. He just tosses 2 javelins into nothing.
It's the Balnor
You know,
we
maybe
knew.
they killed someone way down there. You
Yeah,
know?
just a real big salmon just
Yeah.
on the end of that javelin.
These
A
Guardian
kid on a fishing trip with his dad.
These Guardian guys get closer. This Dread Knight guy
where's he
goes
at?
with his big old nightmare. He gets within 40 feet, and he pulls out a short bow, and he gonna go ahead and shoot at... I guess he's gonna shoot at Apple.
Yeah,
Because he's
Apple
just seen
mentioned.
Apple chop his
Short bow?
chop his friend.
Just like a small bow, or is that like a crossbow?
It's a short bow. It's just not a long bow.
Oh, okay, cool.
A bow.
It's just a bow.
It's about-
It's a Beverly bow.
So he's gonna take shots. That is he is not great at range stuff. 18 to hit.
My AC is now 18.
Okay,
With
he
that
does
ring.
hit you
Ooh.
for just 7 damage.
Okay, that's fine.
Halved.
Oh, great.
So I think you round down to 3.
Yeah.
Second shot misses, and he takes a third shot and hits.
We get 3 attacks.
5 damage, so half to 3.
Great.
He shoots you with these little wiener arrows.
5 damage.
I assure you, I'm better with my sword.
All right, mate.
I don't like this bow, it's so short.
Yeah, no, that's probably the bow is the problem, not you.
It looks really funny because you're so big.
Shut up, you can't see me, kid.
No, they were poor sport me about it.
Oh, yeah, we got a running commentary going.
That's hard one.
So check out this
So hard
wiener.
one. These guys are now close enough to the boat that you can't really shoot them anymore.
I can't shoot them with the...
No, they're now they're like coming in on the boat.
Then I guess I throw a throwing axe at him.
Are you gonna run back up top?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do that. And I go.
Go ahead. Are you going for a horse? Are you going for?
Yeah, I'll throw a throwing axe at
Well,
the horse.
here's the deal. So this main guy's horse is a fucking stallion. This is a full-on nightmare beast.
It's a thick horse.
The other guys look like riding horses, but with like flame flare.
All right, cool. So I guess I'll try to kill this horse.
Okay,
if
go for
everybody
it.
Else is gonna
So the same
do that
kind of
too.
guardian that you were shooting your cannon at. Go ahead and make an axe attack.
Can't believe you would kill such a beautiful creature.
That was a 17 to hit the horse.
That hits.
My horse is innocent.
Killing horses. 8 damage on the horse.
Okay.
I'll throw another throwing axe at the horse. The innocent, happy horse.
Little Biffy.
It just
This
looks
horse-
at you with a confused look.
He just likes hay and apples.
This horse is a retired police horse.
I crit on the horse.
This horse is a full fiend. You see, as you're probably
I never wanted to roll a nat 20 on the horse.
Hard one feels so bad about this, but you see, as you hit him, like hellfire bursts from its wounds.
He's a sweet little boy.
Just chanting
Hard on,
in
what you got
infernal.
against the beast?
Oh my god, I rolled a 6.
so noble.
21 damage.
21 damage. You fucking killed this horse.
I never asked for this power!
He just liked apples. Go describe how you finish him.
I'll kiss the axe and say, "You never asked for this, but neither did I." And I throw the axe through its eye.
Axe sticks right in its head. You see this thing stops flying, and this guardian, like Wile E. Coyote, looks down and goes, "Oh fuck! You killed my beautiful horse!
You killed the horse!
You killed him! This was your choice! This was your
never
choice!
rode after
you
the
hate
storm horse!
horses! You hate
son of a
horses!
bitch, this is not
Confirm!
you!
Horse killer!
Hard one weeps big crocodile tears.
Hard one, sure for it. Killer of horses.
Horse killer.
So one of these guardian guys fully goes down. Nice crit. Timely. That is Moonshine's turn.
I would like to cast my 4th level polymorph on the stallion that the Dread Knight is riding and turn it into. We're above water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to turn
You
the
guys are far
stallion
above water.
into a dolphin so that the stallion can hopefully
Beautiful.
survive.
Oh my god. I wasn't prepared for this. Shit.
This is why I didn't cast
Absolutely fuck
invisibility on
me.
all of us because I was like, they're gonna follow us on those horses. Those horses are gonna fly, I guarantee it.
Yep.
Okay. Shit. What does he roll? Like a wisdom saving throw?
The stallion.
How intelligent and wise is this horse?
They're wiser than a normal horse.
Okay. He has to do a wisdom saving throw to avoid the effect.
Okay, he's got a +1 to wisdom.
The horse?
Oh my
The
god,
horse
that
does.
horse has seen some shit.
He rolls 5. He turns into a dolphin.
Yes.
Wait, is it
One
hell?
are we over some kind of like salt water? I want like a dolphin that would be native so that he can land with the best chance
Go
of
home.
surviving
But
as
wait.
a dolphin for the rest of his life.
Isn't it a hell dolphin though?
No, he's just a fucking dolphin.
Oh.
Yeah, because it says the target's game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast. Oh, however, it retains its alignment and personality.
What
it's just
horror
a
have we
mean
unleashed on the sea? Your water mommy is going to be so disappointed.
You see this fucking hell horse turns into a dolphin, and this dude is just riding a hell dolphin, and he goes, "Oh no! Oh, absolutely fuck me! You'll pay for this!" And they start dropping the dolphin and the Death Knight guy.
I'm also gonna spores him on his way down. Just as
No, you can't do that.
I can't. Okay.
No.
Then I'll just spores the guy that Apple was fighting.
Wait, that was the Big Daddy?
Yes.
I gave him a beefier horse, thinking that maybe you guys would shoot people and stuff. But I.
You forgot that wizards were bullshit.
I forgot that you could just do things like turn a guy into not a flying guy. Anyway, he's gone.
You could have just turned it into a normal horse.
Yeah. How much time did
No,
you
I
spend
wanted him to
developing
be able
that
to
character?
fly.
Not that much.
All right,
Because
good.
now the dolphin has the chance. Now that he's a dolphin, he has an hour to swim to shore and become a hell stallion again.
Oh, he can start a new
You
life.
have a lot of love for horses.
Unlike hard one, I try to.
That hurt me.
Oh my god, I felt bad as soon as I saw your reaction.
Okay,
I'm so
Balnor.
sorry.
Balnor
Hard one horse
goes.
killer.
We killing horses now, gang?
He does it, Balnor.
Oh, cool it, buddy.
He's just gonna throw javelins at them. He misses on his first one, and he misses on his second one. Not Balnor's day. Balnor has one javelin
Yeah,
left.
well, he kicked ass last time.
Yeah.
Wait
Jeez.
till Balnor does nothing this fight except kill the last
Yeah.
That's right.
person will be.
We'll bring
yeah.
us all back to life.
That is Yarn's turn. Yarn is going to
Oh, that
run
motherfucker.
below deck. And he's going to try to hide. Okay. Bev, you see Yarn run down and just like charge into the bunk room that you sleep in, where you've got like the picture of Erlin and stuff, and you hear some like shuffling like he's hiding.
Excuse me. Hey,
What do you got in here?
that's our stuff.
That
He's
is
looting
Be
our
respectful.
that is the footman's turn. There's just the one on deck.
Great.
He has now taken damage, so he's actually not scared anymore. And he's going to attack Apple. You know, seeing one of my bosses die is, really woke me up to... I shouldn't be so
Why do you
concerned
care
over that
so much
kid.
about your boss, dude?
I love my boss.
You love your
My
boss?
boss is great. He was a great... I love all of my bosses.
Oh my
I'm just
god,
a
you
good
guys
worker.
need to unionize, man.
No, this is good. We just get to travel a lot. He's an intern.
you get health
I'm getting a
insurance?
lot of experience. I don't get health insurance.
Do you get paid?
He's gonna use a smite on Apple. He does hit 6 damage, half to 3, and then straight up 16 more damage. That doesn't get halved. Oh wait, no, you have your cow thing, so you even take half magic damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take half of that 16 damage as well. So just 8.
8 plus 3, so 11.
Yep, so just 11 damage. That is back around to Bev.
All
Bev,
right.
you've got 2 guardian guys, because one of them got shot out of the sky,
Yep.
and the other one was the Big Daddy, and
Yeah, 2
he
GGs.
is on a dolphin.
All right.
He might survive the fall. I don't know if the dolphin will.
We've made an enemy for life.
Ironically, he might survive.
I turned him into a dolphin so that
Turning us all into animal murderers.
Ironically,
not only killed the
he's gonna
horse, I'm
take-
going to also kill the dolphin.
I killed an evil horse, but you killed a kind dolphin.
No, that alignment stayed the
That's
same.
true.
It's
I
an
understand
evil
the same. It's
dolphin.
an evil dolphin.
Bev, it's your turn.
No dolphin.
Okay.
Summon a steed for the dolphin to land on.
I summon a whale.
We all need to kill an animal this day.
I'm going to try and divine smite with a javelin.
Okay.
One of the guardian guys.
Great.
Yeah, this is a long range kiss of death.
Are you trying to hit the horse or the guy?
I'll try and hit the. I'm going to hit the guy.
Okay.
I'm going to see if we can keep a horse. All right.
An evil hellfire horse.
Yeah.
Honestly, the
could maybe
minor
reform him.
nightmare guys will be easier to keep than the stallion that you turned into a dolphin and
Yeah.
murdered.
Okay.
You just hear dolphin sounds. Echoing in the
He
distance
sounds
of
happy.
terror.
He's adjusting.
Oh, he hasn't hit the water yet.
Yippee flippy.
down, little dolphin. We'll go together.
Oh, that's a 19 plus my modifier. I imagine that hits.
That hits.
Woo! That's 30 damage.
30 damage.
Yeah.
Dope.
That's my first attack.
Sweet. Yeah, you throw this javelin. As it hits this guy in the chest, it explodes with white light. You also get an extra D8, right? He's a
Yeah,
fiend.
I added that.
You added that. Great.
Ugh.
Oh, good, you already added that.
How's that feel? Does that tickle?
It sucks.
Bev,
Sucks ass.
We gotta take you underground and get you against some more fiends.
Yeah, light rules.
The darkness is cooler, nerd.
Nah, Pelor owns.
You know, Melora's a little bit in between, a little bit of both.
Yeah, I think you guys are both kind of lame.
I prefer Melora, but I hate them all.
Go ahead and make your second attack.
Pelor's gonna do a big belly flop on you and crush you in one go. All right. Yeah, one more time.
Go ahead.
It's another 19.
That hits.
All right. And this is just a standard javelin throw. Ooh. That's still going to be 15 damage.
15 damage.
Yeah.
Sweet.
You looking woozy?
He's looking a little woozy, but
Alright.
he's pretty beefed out.
Oh, and just a heads up, I did add my, use my healing surge from the amulet.
Oh, sweet.
So I
Go
got
ahead.
some health back.
Okay, great. Then that is Apple's turn.
I mean, I'm gonna try and finish the one guy that's still on deck.
Yes, he is still there.
It's like you've got to conquer your fears. You know what I mean? Like you see a weird kid with a weird drawing, and you think, I'm never
I'm so
gonna get over
distracted by this that I roll an 11.
He ducks under it.
this. See that kid? He's not even that scary.
Oh, and then this is a 23. So Ooh.
I held up the amulet again.
It makes him look at the picture.
15 damage.
Finish him.
Great. I just pick him up by the scruff of his neck and throw him off the deck.
I'm coming for you,
You're annoying!
Several men yelling, several horses neighing.
Man, we are really high up.
I really hope they find a deserted island and just start over.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Except for the dolphin. The dolphin kind of needs to be in the water.
Well, it transforms back, right?
Ah, true. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like their Gilligan's Island.
Yeah.
I wanted the dolphin to just have one last happy hour, then find itself at the bottom of the ocean, turn into a horse, and drown.
He really thinks he's a dolphin forever, and he's like, well, might as well make myself at home.
Make some new fruit. Oh no!
Oh, no, I'm transforming back.
All right, these guardian guys finally make it down onto the ship. They are going to...
3 of them?
2 of them.
Two.
2 of them. One of them got shot out of the sky.
The other
His
one
horse
is now
was
riding a
murdered.
dolphin.
One of these, they pull down these big pikes, these long staves with blades on the end, and he's
What's
going to
with those
take
big
2
javelins?
cracks.
They're called pikes.
You got short bows and big javelins. What's going on?
Okay, that is a 16 a hit both times on Apple.
Yeah.
2 swings, misses.
Misses.
Misses both times. The other guy is going to take 2 swings. Jesus, a 7 and a 5. Misses both times. You are like Darth Maul right now, just swinging at these guys as they swing down on you with these massive pikes. Then the lesser nightmares are going to go. They're going to kick at you with their hooves. One of them crits.
Are they stronger than Big Buck?
much stronger than Big Buck.
Okay.
Big Buck was
Big
killed
Buck is-
unceremoniously in a single turn by a thin orc.
Beverly blocked that out.
25 damaged halved
Okay, so
from the guy who crit.
all right.
And then the other dude kicks you with a fiery hoof.
How's everyone on health? Nobody's really gotten hit that much yet.
I haven't gotten hit yet.
16 damage half to 8.
I'm on 41.
Okay.
Which is
So strong.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You've gotten hit more than anybody.
Then that is Hard One's turn.
Now that they're on the boat, I can throw my dope new javelin without losing it entirely.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. I'm going to test that out.
Go ahead.
Welcome to the SS Stormborn.
Make a javelin attack.
Do you need a tutorial on that real quick?
Nope.
Okay.
That's a 21.
They have a reaction. They can protect each other if they've got an ally within 5 feet. So one of them is going to use a reaction to try to use his pike to block your javelin. Roll with disadvantage on that attack.
Shit. I guess I have to use the 5 that I got, huh?
You have to use the 5. You throw the pike. This dude blocks it, and it sticks into the ground, into the deck.
So with my second attack, can I grab it and throw it again?
Sure.
Cool barrel roll. Grab the javelin, throw it again. With disadvantage?
No. Now it's just a regular attack.
Does the lightning only trigger if it hits?
Yes.
Okay.
Great. 19?
19 hits.
Yes.
All right.
Daddy would be so
Oh,
proud.
give me that chunchy roll.
Oh, no 6s.
It's a lot of 2s.
Shout out to the 2 crew. So that's 14 damage with this thing.
14 damage.
Should have hit him with my fucking axe.
Yeah, it's a really good range weapon. It's not like better than just swinging with your insanely powerful.
I just wanted to test it out.
Yeah. It looked.
Took it for a test drive.
It looked awesome.
I don't think I'm gonna buy it.
You threw the javelin. His friend blocked it. It shot into the ground. You rolled over, grabbed it, threw it again, hit him in the shoulder. As it was passing him, lightning explodes from it and shocks him. And he goes, "Ow, that hurts almost as much as getting hit by an axe."
Just
Nearly.
wait. Just wait.
Nearly as
Just
bad.
It's like I licked a battery.
Moonshine, that's your turn.
Okay. So there's only 2 of them, right?
Yeah, and their horses.
And their horses. Okay. How close
horses
are they
from
to the edge?
I'll say they're about 10 feet from the railing.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump out,
Okay.
like off of the boat, and then I'm gonna try and
Good so far.
thorn whip one of them.
Wait, off of the boat?
Like I'm jumping off. The idea is I jump off of the boat,
Like falling.
like falling, and then I thorn whip one of them.
Oh, and that's a cantrip, right?
Well, thorn whip is a cantrip, yes, and thorn whip pulls them 10 feet towards me if I hit them.
This is allowed.
This is some wacky physics.
So this is what I'm trying to do.
I totally get it. Yeah.
Okay.
So Moonshine, you guys, this is probably fucking terrifying to you, especially the band of boobs. This cannot go well. Balnor just goes, "No, I never got to tell you how I felt."
It was obvious, Balnor.
Moonshine jumps over the railing behind these guys.
Don't.
Uses a cantrip, creates this thorn whip.
Well, I have to roll to hit.
Go ahead and see if you hit.
Does 19 hit?
It does.
So I hit him for 1d6, but it also pulls him 10 feet closer to me.
So he's on this horse. So you whip this thorn whip around his neck, catch him by the neck, and you whip him off of the horse and off of the goddamn boat.
And then I misty step back onto the boat.
And Moonshine bamfs back.
Dope. Now it's time to kill his horse.
That was
I'm
an
just-
awesome fucking turn.
That's your initiation, Moonshine.
The field athlete, have never been more impressed by anything.
Honestly,
I'm
the
like,
fact that
that's the
Apple's
coolest
impressed,
thing.
she's like my hero. I have her jersey. This means
wearing
a
her jersey
lot.
right now,
I'm
right?
wearing her jersey right now.
Papa is so shaken.
I'm sorry, I should have taken you out of the bit when I did that. I know.
You hear just so many people yelling as they fall. Sweet. You guys were dominated by my orc fight that I thought wasn't that hard and are destroying these guys that I thought were hard.
Well, when it's easy, we lose. When it's hard, we win.
Yep, that's generally how it
The
goes.
tides.
Oh, God.
Okay, then.
You know what? No, you know what? Exactly what happened is we went into that last fight too goofy, And then this fight, we were like, we almost just died. We have to be really
We were
smart.
strategic. We were smart. Last time there was Hitachino flying everywhere.
That's Balnor's turn. Balnor runs forward. Beverly, with your permission, I'd like to kill another horse.
Not thrilled about it.
Deny it.
He's already swinging. He crits on the He crits on the goddamn
The
horse.
first time he's hit this fight.
Why do you even ask me?
After this, we need to open up like a horse nursery
Yeah,
or something
yeah.
like
We need to
that.
partner with PETA somehow.
The horse that no longer has a rider gets hit for 19 damage.
All right, so now Beverly is at least tacitly implicated in animal murder.
Don't put me on your level.
Apple, you're the only one who hasn't killed an animal.
Balnor
As a
right,
farmer, I'm very comfortable with the death of animals.
Balnor,
Hide in the bib, Papa.
Balnor right fucks up this horse. That is Yarn's turn. What's he up to?
Oh, he's downstairs.
Beverly's down there with him, right?
No, he's not.
No, I came upstairs.
That is Bev's turn.
Okay, we got one horse that Balnor has bloodied.
You've got one horse that Balnor has bloodied. You've got one guy that is hurt, but his horse is at full health.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take care of this guy so we can wrap up and see what the fuck Yarn's doing.
Yeah, Yarn is.
I'm going to use a second
Yarn's
level Divine
unraveling.
Smite.
Sweet.
Does 17 hit.
17 does hit. So they got their
All right, okay.
pikes out. They're not super armored.
Cool.
That was the other guy whose horse got turned into a fucking dolphin. That
His
guy had a
armor
lot
is
of
sinking
armor.
him to the bottom
That
of the
armor
ocean
is
right
great.
Oh my God.
This was basically balanced, so these guys would be kind of the beefy guys of this round, but there'd be the big daddy who was the hard fight.
Yeah.
He had like 160 HP.
Oh my God.
Big
Lots
Daddy.
of
That would've been
smites.
awesome for
It
you.
would have been dope.
That
That'll be
really
really
fun.
helpful though when
Probably
he
would've killed us.
crashes into the ocean.
Oh yeah, just
Yeah, he
And
might.
the sharks
directly to the
attack
bottom.
He might live.
Can he divine smite the sea?
26 damage on my first attack.
Sweet. He's right fucked up.
And then I'll do another attack.
Go for it.
Cool. 18 hits.
18 does.
Woo! All right.
Yeah.
All right, that's 8 damage. How he look?
He is right fucked up. Apple, that's your turn.
Well, I mean, if he's right fucked up, I might as well reckless attack him because
Go ahead.
it doesn't matter if
Yeah.
he gets disadvantage.
Just try and avoid the horse.
Have we seen you reckless attack yet?
No,
Oh, this is awesome.
so I feel like intimidated, but also inspired by Moonshine's amazing heroics.
Oh my god.
and
This is
so-
Moonshine's dream.
I'm gonna try and like jump on the horse and try and attack him.
Oh my god.
18 on the first one,
Okay.
and then 23 on the second
Yep,
one.
they both hit.
Great. 16 damage on the first attack.
He's dead.
Great.
Finish him.
Ooh.
I.
Is this the horse?
No, this is the.
No, this
right,
is the guy on the horse.
Can she cleave into the
you
horse?
can cleave into the horse, sir.
I can cleave into the horse. So I lift my great sword up above his head, pierce it through his neck so that it then goes into the horse's neck.
Now that's someone who's
and then I-
comfortable with animal slaughter.
Now this is how you kill a horse! And then this is the damage from the second attack.
Doug. He dies.
That one was a pony.
13 damage on...
13 damage on the horse. That horse is right fucked up. These horses are just going to take their last kicks of their lives.
Valiant beast.
One of them hits. Does 17 damage halved.
Can they get me? I'm on one of the horses.
Okay. 17 damage to Moonshine.
Oh, sorry,
Okay.
Moonshine.
Moonshine gets bucked.
It's because I was just watching. I let my guard completely down and just admired Apple's moves.
Hard one, that's your turn. You've got 2 hurt horses.
God damn it.
Wait, we have to speak with animals. We could try and just like.
They're like hell beasts.
They're
All right.
evil. Good eating's on a horse.
I
They're already heated.
raised my axe. I don't think I killed a person today. Just
No, just
horses.
yeah. We're the horse crew. Hard
The
one.
19 to
That hits.
hit the horse.
19 to hit the horse.
You going after the super hurt one or just the pretty hurt one?
I'll go after the pretty hurt one, I
Okay.
guess. This is... I take no
You
honor
could
in
also
this.
do the pretty hurt one and cleave through.
Fine, I'll do that.
That'd probably be the best thing to do, hard one.
I mercifully rolled a 1, but I have to re-roll that.
Yeah. No, really
Lucky.
swing through with it, hard one.
13 damage.
You cut one's head clean off and cut into the other one. The other one is on death's door.
Wow,
The-
Hardbone looks like he's having a good time.
The blood from the horse sprays onto my face to hide my tears. And that's 21 on the other horse.
21 on the other horse. He is... Okay, yeah, go ahead and do your damage.
It's 15 damage to that horse.
Hard one, finish the horse.
I don't want to finish the horse.
Finish the horse,
What is
hard
that?
one.
3 horses under your belt?
3 horses today? You sick fuck. Horse Twitter at hard one.
Do you want us to turn around?
Yeah, everybody shut their eyes. I bend the knee to the horse, touch my forehead, and say, "You're going to a worse place." And then I rise and I decapitate that horse.
You decapitate it. It explodes in hellfire. Apple, you comically fall to the floor because that was the one you were riding.
Cool.
So you guys on this airship, you guys have successfully escaped Pirate's Bounty. As the sun is going down, it's turning to night. The airship is flying away. You guys have
Is the sun setting as red as all the horse blood on our
sun glistening off
Red
of
sky at night, sailor's delight.
off of the ocean like horse blood on hard one.
I will never be clean.
And then you guys see, after sort of the fight has settled, you guys see Yarn walks up from below deck
Oh, hey, Yarn.
with the bag.
Oh,
What you doing with that bag?
And you
Guys,
see he's got the infernal book that you guys found. And he's got a blade with some blood on it. And he's got it open. He goes, "This looks mighty interesting."
Throw my javelin at him.
Roll initiative.
Oh. Thank God we
I
didn't
got
have
21.
A nat 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 2 and a 1 with my advantage on initiative.
a niner.
A nat 20. You're going to get to attack before him.
Ha.
Go ahead and throw your javelin.
Wait, he didn't sign his name yet?
He didn't sign his name yet.
Okay.
He was going to,
Barter?
make a deal with you
Yeah.
guys, but you've thrown your javelin at him.
I think that's
Yeah,
the thing.
I mean,
I'm not going to negotiate
I didn't
with terrorists.
understand. I didn't understand he was even trying to negotiate. So yeah, we would have impulsively just.
Does a 15 hit Yarn?
It does.
That's great news.
Hey, he's a soft boy.
9.
Okay, that was still standing.
Does not kill Yarn.
I get a second attack, right? Can I throw a throwing axe at him?
How many throwing axes did you have? Because you threw 2 at the horse that fell.
I have 4. I've got 2 throwing axes and 2 masterwork throwing axes.
Throw another throwing axe.
Great. That's 19 to hit Yarn.
Okay.
8 damage to Yarn.
Yarn has the blood in his hand, has the book open, starts to speak like he's got a command of the situation, instantly hit in the chest with a javelin, hit in the face with an axe, and he falls over dead.
Okay.
Quick thinking, hard one.
Ooh, that was
Why did we
tense.
bring him with us
Honestly,
anyway? He
that's
sucked.
kind of okay because we still got the gem, right?
Yeah, I don't know
We
what
got
the hell he was
Ulfgar.
going to try to initiate. Yeah, I don't know what he's going to try to do.
I was mainly worried because he had the bag and that had Ulfgar in it.
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
I like that bag.
I assumed
I
she
have-
had it.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
All right.
And that's where we'll end our session. With confusion.
Yarn's dead. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
The final boss, Yarn.
Yarn, honestly, we were going to have to do something about Yarn anyway.
Yeah.
Like wipe his memory Men in Black style because I did not trust him.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
no, he
This worked out
You
for
know,
the
oh,
best.
people didn't trust
Can't
him. We
leave.
should,
You can't leave a pirate alone with the bag of holding.
It was
Sure.
a pirate's life for him. YOLO, YOLO.
Truly.
He died on a boat in the sky, but a boat nonetheless.
Yeah.
He knew what he was getting himself into.
I can't wait until we meet that one demon daddy again in 30 episodes from now, and he's got a really great tan.
He's going to be so mad at you
And a
guys.
beach
You know,
bod.
you can live on coconuts and oranges.
And dolphin meat.
Yeah, oh my God, delicious.
We know he's got that. Oh, boy. The full nightmare monster has an ability that he can, like,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
teleport out.
Save it for the short rest.
True. But I'm just saying that as a dolphin, he couldn't do that. That's like the one move that totally
Oh, so in an
fucked him.
hour he could teleport out.
But he fell
But he fell?
already.
Yep.
He's gone.
Oh boy. Okay, guys, that was fun.
So that's why you said I wasn't prepared for that.
Yeah.
Because if we attacked him, you could have made him teleport.
He could just leave.
Wow.
Yeah. Cool. Good stuff, guys. I'm Flux.
Good game.
Awesome, guys. Hear more of this conversation over at The Short Rest, patreon.com/NADDPOD. Don't sing yet. What else we got to plug? Caldwell, how do people watch Big City Greens?
Oh, you can check it out on iTunes or Amazon. Oh, and it's also airing on Disney XD now. So contact your local cable provider.
Nice. Of course, listen to If I Were You.
Oh, you know what? I have another thing to promote.
Yeah.
Amir's podcast, Buckets.
Oh,
if you like basketball, if you're one of those rare people that likes D&D and basketball.
Hey, those are both numbers.
Yeah, there's some nerdy stats in Buckets, and I'm on the last episode, so go check it out.
Excellent. Right. Check out Buckets. Siobhan, you got anything to plug?
Look, man, like I said, I got a bunch of irons in the fire.
Just keep an eye
Follow
on that
Siobhan's
fire.
irons.
Send her good vibes.
Hopefully see me on a television show in a year.
Yeah.
And guys, go to nadpod.com to get merch and listen to episodes and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, just enjoy the site. It's beautiful. Jeff Carbine, Mick Pucks.
Click around a lot. Yeah.
It is a good-looking website.
We got some new mail from people that I wanted to shout out. Thank you very much to Jeff S. for sending us not only some delightful gnomes that are actually good gnomes.
Is that the Lord of the Fjord?
That's yes, that is the Lord of the Fjord themselves.
Born of the Sword.
They also sent us this big Nerf D20, which is very fun.
I think we're going to try and bring to the live show.
Chris H. sent us a letter addressed to Pawpaw, and it just, when I opened it up, it was a card, and it just said Mo in the biggest font possible.
Beautiful.
So funny.
And Jeremy, you actually sent us a transcript for a television script for the first episode of the show.
So we'll be submitting that to our reps.
Exactly. And if you would like to send us stuff, you can do that at 1920 Hillhurst Avenue, number 222, Los Feliz, California, 90027.
And guys, I haven't decided yet, but I think at our live show, we're going to record it, and that might be next week's episode. Kind of depends on how it comes out.
If we can record or
If we can record and whatnot.
Yeah.
Since we've kind of settled up here at Smuggler's Bounty. And thank you so much to our guest, Siobhan Thompson, everybody.
Thank you.
Scrumper.
Apple Scrumper saved many lives and took many lives as well. Cool, guys. And follow us on Twitter at CHMurph is me, at Jake Hurwitz is Jake, at Vorney Thomas Siobhan, at eAxford is Emily, and at Caldy is Caldwell. Tweet about the show using hashtag NADPOD. That's NADDPOD.
We are the youth of the nation. We are youth of the nation.
It's the end of the show, everybody, and that means we need to shout out our benevolent Council of Elders.
Oh, Melora, you have given us such good friends.
Starting with Matthew M. The Bullywug Prince was going to be the Bullywug King, but then their evil Uncle Smirk killed the king and took over. Currently chilling in the jungle and eating bugs with their friends Pimone and Toomba.
Ooh, I'll take it. Joe and the lover of Lucy turned fiancé of Lucy. When worn together, their wedding rings give them permanent advantage on all rolls. Unfortunately, it takes 1 hour-long ceremony action to activate them.
Wow. Brad D., the only pebble pot that isn't Craven, had to learn a powerful form of shadow magic just so he could beat up his relative's own shadows because they are afraid of them.
And J. Loma 72, aka Steelbreaker, Hard-One's Gymspiration, the inventor of the Ultra Clean, a lifting technique where you power clean an entire washing machine while it's cleaning your clothes, currently banned from the Bohemian Olympics for being too swole.
Feels like you could just lift weights, right? Andrew A., aka Feldspar Ligard, the half-elf. Unfortunately, there's no other half. Feldspar is literally an elven cross-section currently employed as an anatomy model in a local doctor's office.
I mean, it's just interesting to look at.
Kind of just half a body.
Taylor Papa VI, a legendary bard to whom no item isn't an instrument, once played Rhapsody in Blue using only the color blue.
I don't know how that works.
Your mind?
My mind is blued. Dylan B., a super weak wizard who wields 12 swords. It doesn't help that the swords are all alive and constantly singing while Dylan is trying to wield them. It's rude, really.
I think it's fun. Simon W., the bootleg of Hardwan Softlofts. His calves are so small
they're actually innies. It's disgusting.
It
It's
sounds
terrifying.
like it hurts. Danny P., Bohemia's resident artist, painted Hardwon's senior portrait at the Dwarfenage. The portrait is currently hanging in the Iron Deep Museum of Contemporary Art next to several very nice-looking rocks.
Oh, I mean...
They're starved for art.
You go for the rocks, and then you stay for the portraits. Tom P., father of the realm, serenader of sleeping babies, also super good at making babies wake up, which is admittedly a less cool skill, but it's still important in terms of keeping them alive.
Used rarely, though.
Yeah.
Spencer Caskbrew, patron elder of libations, alemaker to gods and heroes of Bohemia alike, once invented a beloved caffeinated alcoholic drink called Four Zerko that was eventually outlawed for driving people mad and also giving them four heads. Still available in Esri.
I mean, Ezra is just a,
It's a lawless land.
Yeah, it's a lawless land. Pedro E., bard of the mountains. If you're ever climbing and hear a mournful howl echoing off the peak of some forgotten crag, it's probably just the wind. But if you ever hear a spot-on cover of Sum 41's Fat Lip, that's Pedro.
Or In Too Deep. That's a good tune. Griffin SD, a.k.a. The Stranger, the silver dragonborn eldritch knight and owner of the Badger's Pint Inn and Tavern, used to have an actual badger as a mascot, but the badger got too big for its britches and opened a rival tavern across the street. They are rivals to this day.
I mean, if your rival is a badger, are you doing something wrong or are you doing something right?
I think you're doing something right.
Beardman Dan is more beard than man these days, I'm afraid. Still equally the same amount of Dan, though.
Need a lot of Dan. Scott D., the most well-known pool shark in all of Smuggler's Bounty. Famous for being super good at billiards and also for being a shark that somehow knows how to play billiards.
Oh, I love it.
You like that?
Yeah, I like that. Aaron C., the Baron of Karen. You are legally required to hug Aaron if you see him in public. The punishment for not hugging Aaron is more hugs.
Hermes W., the Bat King. Fun fact, Hermes won their title by appearing on season 4 of the hit BBC television show, The Great Bohemian Bat Off.
And, of course, T. Alex, one of the only people to sign their name in Ilsed's cursed tome, but only did it because they thought it was a bed and breakfast guest book.
That's actually just being polite.
Yeah.
Parker E., Hardwon's ex Gemma's beard groomer, who fatefully gave Gemma the advice to break up with Hardwon because she, quote, didn't sound that into him.
Yikes. Hard one's coming for you, Parker E. RJW runs a dragon shelter that rehabilitates stray dragons, then trains them to be line cooks in restaurants all across Bohemia.
Kind of a sad existence. Spartus, a wizard who made a pact with Ilsed to become Bohemia's first Wizlock, or Warzord. Warzord. But Spartus prefers Wizlock.
Adam R., a super tall Goliath who frequently gets mistaken for a giant and even went undercover as one during the Giant Wars.
Helpful. Brent B. taught Alanis magic. Not wizard magic, though. The magic of make-believe. Alanis took several improv classes with Brent B. before Brent B. politely suggested she stick to regular magic.
Ouch. Cassandra MHP starred in the beloved Bohemian film franchise Too Speedy, Too Spicy, about a drag racing group of gnomes that really value family.
I love it. Matt C., a.k.a. Matty Big Crits, a.k.a. Matthias of House Crit. After much demand, Matty has decided to open the House of Crits, an institution in which he teaches followers how to crit like him.
Wow, it sounds like a scam. It kind of does. Danielle, the dastardly dame. Danielle is so dastardly. They once tricked a traveling gnome with the gnome's own deck of many things. That gnome, to this day, is trapped in a cubic zirconium brooch that Danielle wears to holiday parties.
Hugh C., a.k.a. Haldor Frostback, MVP of the Giant Wars, crewed on the SS Stormborn and fought alongside Elias in Red, a barbarian warrior from the frigid north who brought Christmas to the Crick, a.k.a. Crickmas.
Crickmas. Manny, the mundane accidental deity who got in the way of a lich's spell to reach divinity. Whenever you wake up 30 seconds before your alarm goes off, That's Manny smiling down on you.
I would argue that's a bad thing.
Oh.
Daniel Yu, a.k.a. Multifor, the owner of a sweet boat that sounds like Gilbert Gottfried. We don't usually mention this, but they're in the Coast Guard. That Gilbert Gottfried sounding boat is military grade.
Jordan DJ, legendary DJ of the realm, currently doing a residence at Smuggler's Bounty and keeps accidentally going home with succubuses.
And yet live to tell the tale.
Yeah.
Jeffrey S., Lord of the Fjord, born of the sword, toward the North Shore via skateboard.
Oh, Jersey. Xavier C. is Balnor's next-door neighbor back in 1914 America, where World War I has just begun.
Cutter W., High Elf Dandy turned Crick Elf Barkitect, has been making a killing thanks to the tiny house trend and recently appeared on HGTV's Lifestyles of the Crick and Famous.
Lex S. was part of Snot's lot, but only for the yacht. He pieced out when they started dealing in gem trap dwarves.
You know, you gotta get out before you get too deep. John S., a.k.a. Schubert the Mushroom, secretly enjoys the occasional grilled mushroom on their burgers. The most adorable little cannibal.
Wow. As long as it's on the burger and not the actual burger. James B., an ancient pixie who imbued Bev's new boots with their magic powers, known around the Feywild as Yipherd Skipherd.
Ryan M., a brave warrior who helped Mishka fight off the barbarians during the battle for Moonstone. The only reason our heroes didn't run into them is because they ran off once they realized they were alone in a room full of recently murdered people.
That happens a lot in D&D, huh?
Makes sense.
Elena C. has a plus 12 to deception, but chooses not to use it because they believe in honesty.
That's nice.
That's so beautiful.
Andrew M., a chosen knight who doesn't flaunt the religion in your face, just tries to live by a code and help their neighbor. A real solid person who wears a lot of sweaters.
Ricky, a.k.a. Tricky Ricky of the Cricky, once kick-flipped over Petrie while he was trying to put him in the timeout bag.
Get in the bag, Ricky! Andrew R. was the tallest dwarf in the dwarfenage until Hard One showed up, is hell-bent on killing Hard One so they can earn back their title, Long Dwarf.
Oh, Long Dwarf. And, of course, cannibalistic Cthulhu, a totally non-violent fighter, has feats like talk it out and writing a song to express your anger.
That's good. Michael McD, head mixologist at the Blue Mana Inn. It's a little-known secret that there is no air elemental bartender at the Blue Mana. It's just Big Mike slinging drinks so fast you think it was the air.
Oh, that is a secret, all right. Actually, I'd probably be public about that. Then, of course, Blitzkrieg Dmitri, famous dwarger who owns and runs beloved franchise Dwarger's Big Burgers. For a limited time, you can get a double wrap burger with Goatman cheese for 3 copper and a sock.
That's disgusting all around. Victor T., Balnor's boy whose loving dad was ripped from his family and transported to another world, secretly hopes that wherever his dad is, he's finding love. And in a way, he has.
No! Henry A. lives in the elemental chaos, just straight up enjoyed it there and settled down. His real body is just nude somewhere in the woods near the creek.
That's terrifying.
If you see him, just let him be. He's happy.
Benfield taught Akarat his excellent penmanship and how to love.
Oh, well, I wish you used it better. Colin G was hit by the falling dolphin in the Death Knight. Well, more like grazed, I should say, but they're real shaken up about it.
I mean, I would. Just Hell Knight falling out of the sky on a dolphin.
Absolutely.
Lance W., a master of pole arms. Lance is super pissed they didn't think to call themselves Lance, Master of Lances, but it's too late now. The business cards have been printed.
You know, when that happens. Justin I is so good at conserving their spells that they've never taken a long rest. They have gone insane from lack of sleep, though. Just an insane wizard with a lot of spells. Pretty dangerous, honestly.
Terrifying. Caleb defeated Ulfgar in a drinking contest. Both of them were too drunk to remember, though.
I hate it when that happens, you know? God, I mean, the amount of times that... Okay. Clayton M., a claymation Dalmatian, turned into a dog by an evil necromancer. Clayton has since grown up into an awesome pup. He recently met a wizard who offered to turn him back into a boy, but he said he prefers being a dope dog made of clay.
Don't know what any of that meant. TJM, a werewolf who's been trying to quit eating livestock and do a raw vegan thing, but he's thinking he might allow himself fish from time to time. Oh, he's eating a goat. He's devouring a goat now.
If it's a goat man, I gotta let it slide.
And next up is the professional, the only lawyer to ever successfully beat Pawpaw in litigation. Little do they know, Pawpaw was aware he was defending a truly evil criminal and threw the whole case. Good, I was about to get mad.
Jacob C., a rogue giant who can't sneak for shit, but is often able to disguise himself as large trees, ships, and houses.
Elena M. once beat Ulfgar in an arm wrestling match and Shay in a yoga competition.
They have those?
Yoga competitions?
Do they?
Wake up! Where have you been?
Has gone off the rails. Literally, he's been on an arcane bender so intense that Hard One gets the shakes just thinking about it.
Yummy.
This dude is a party animal.
Mick Puck's the Codemaster who just launched our website, and you best believe he crit on that fish.
At 20, Earl E. is never late, always early, and always the last to leave. It seems excessive, but he washes the dishes, which is very kind.
Oh, I always do that when I stay at an Airbnb. You got to in this kind of raiding culture. Okay, Dylan M., a daring warrior who goes into battle juggling 3 weapons, so he always has a new way to kill you. One of the things he juggles is a dull butter knife, too, so be careful, because that death, it hurts the most.
Certainly does. Jibe G., a half-orc BMX biker who is launching Bohemia's first ever X Games featuring Apple Scrumper in the mud pipe.
Oh, I would love to see Apple Scrumper in the X Games. Corbin A. owns the Equinox that the ripped satyrs work out in the Feywild. I mean, let's be honest, the Feywild is just one big Equinox. He blasts the techno super hard so their workouts are always epic.
Atlas Storm Reaper commands the currents and controls the weather. Cord watches Atlas's weather patterns like old guys watch the NFL. Sick storm, he'll often shout out of the sky.
Jostrich, the jock ostrich, aka the world's only swole bird. Their eggs are the size of basketballs and as heavy as a kettlebell.
Cameron McGee, a wizard who uses a sword instead of a wand. He can cast spells and stab you.
Emus LD, the guy currently dating Hard One's ex, and she's told him lots of secrets about Mr. Surefoot.
Ooh, Cameron C. opened Bohemia's first We Work at the Crick. It's a giant stump that no one works at, but they do gather around the conference table every morning for their AM crick tales.
Oh, that sounds like a nice way to start the day with a crick tale.
Oh, yeah, and a nice way to end the Council of Elders. Thank you. You like that transition?
La la.
It was excellent. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Thank you.
Head on over to the Patreon to listen to the short rest and catch us next week for another episode. Thank you to our listeners. Thank you to our Patreon subscribers. And thank you to our Council of Elders. We'll catch you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
That was a HeadGum podcast.